Hey Brotages, this is Broties here. Now today we're going to be covering Hereford base, and this time we're just going to do one video of the map names because the map is so large. I don't expect you to remember all the names the first time through, and you might have to go through quite a few times to memorize them, and just playing the game, and as you get more experience, they'll come a lot more frequently. Now, they're not rocket science names, they're pretty basic, so the rooms all make sense, so I hope you sit back, enjoy, relax, and let's get started. So we're going to start third floor down, so bear with me here. So we have shack. This room is small, third floor, far right corner. It is basically, like I said, it's a small compact room. The next room we have is storage. Storage room is in Rainbow Six. We have not changed the name. This is what Rainbow Six Ubisoft Montreal likes to call it, so we kept it that way. The next room over we have workshop. Workshop is called workshop, well, because it looks like a workshop. It's got a construction little area there to build things, and the room connected to that is mannequin room. Why? Because it looks like a room where you build mannequins. It's got a bunch of mannequins there. It's got a couple blue barrels. It's small, compact, easy to remember. This one's a familiar name, spiral staircase. Why do we call it spiral staircase? Because we like to keep consistency among maps, and you're going to see this again in a second. Another familiar name, kiddies and kids room. See a pattern here. Looks like a kids room, looks like a kiddie room. Call it whatever you want, easy to remember, easy to symbolize. The room over from that could be called bathroom. I like to have a little bit of difference, so I call it tub room just because there's a tub there and it's not really a bathroom. But call it what you will. The next room over is laundry room. Why? Because it looks like a laundry room. It's got your laundry machines there. It's your typical laundry room. Another familiar call, master bedroom. Now this room's a little bit complicated looking on the layout, so this is called master bedroom, but you're going to see in a second why it gets a little complicated. Looking over, there's a TV here and a couch. We call this bedroom window and closet. The reason we call this chair and TV room bedroom window is because the focal point of this room is that bedroom window. Okay, this room is confusion, but it helps your teams during spawn kills. Office room is next door. We call it office room. Rainbow Six also calls it office room, so we didn't change the name because it looks like an office. First floor, we have dining room. Why? Because it looks like a dining room. This is another name that's pulled right from Rainbow Six Siege, and we did not change it. It looks like a dining room. If you remember it as dining room, it's not confusing at all. The room adjacent to that, however, is called piano room. Why? Because the focal point of this room is a giant piano. So that removes all communication issues. You know there's a piano in that room. Piano room, boom, done. You learned something. Next room over is armory hatch. We call this, why? Because the focal point of this room is armory hatch. And not couches, not living room, armory hatch. Because once you say they're in the armory hatch room, you're like, boom, I know where that is. I'm not crazy. The room down from this is kitchen. So kitchen room, why? Refrigerator, stove, your typical kitchen stuff right there. These names should be easy to remember and not hard, and they aren't. You should probably already memorize this stuff. Truck room is next. Now, Rainbow Six calls it garage for consistency. Like I said, consistency is very important. But I call it truck room because there's a truck there, and that's the focal point of the room. You can call it garage, and people get what you mean. But preferably, for me and my ESL team, it's truck. Ladder room as well. Ladder room is the focal point of this room. And when you say the ladder room, well, there's only one ladder in this whole map, so you know where they are. The room down for that is called school to me. Now I can't remember the exact name. It's sometimes I hear A objective, but this room to me has been really kind of seen a bunch of different names. School to me because it looks like a school. Got a teacher's desk there. You got the whiteboard. Just little things like that. The next room over, however, is lockers, and no one changes that. Lockers is lockers. Why? Because the focal point of this map in this room is the two lockers that you see there. Lastly, you have armory. Why? Because it's an armory. Again, Rainbow Six Siege has chosen this name, and it's here to stay. It's not confusing. We know what room it is, and it will be here forever. Now, we're going to quickly go through the outside areas because they're not as mentioned. This is gray stairs. We call it gray stairs because it's gray stairs. Above it is green stairs. So these rooms are too easy. Red roof as well. Why? Because red roof, and then we have ledge and top balcony. Now I know I went through these really quick, so quick actually messed up what I was going to say there. So I hope you quickly remember these, and I hope you appreciate that outro. because I don't have one.